So much for 2007, Tucker. How you doing in that strange... do you feel like your daylight is being saved right now, Tucker?
No. Tired.
Damn.
I'm old. I'm hurt. I work with fucking children.
Whoa. That's me.
No. No, I meant at my actual job.
Oh,
but yeah.
How dare you. Patreon, go over to our Patreon and change Tucker's view on what his actual job is.
True. You're talking to like this one coworker the other day, and it was like, oh, my first year of university was your first year of high school. That's weird.
Oh, that's you saying
I'm old.
that.
Yeah, I'm old.
Yeah, you're
That's
old.
Weird.
Time's arrow marches forward.
Still think I'm 18, but whatever.
You're not. You're like
I know.
30.
That's like 5 years ago now, man.
Yeah.
I was 18 5 fucking years ago.
Oh, who won the Real World Tag League?
Oh, nobody. I looked at this. Nobody. They didn't do it. They lied.
No, it's clearly the Predator and Kushida.
Kushida, the boys over here. Holy.
God damn.
I feel like
Also-
the Predator is fucking... Yeah, the Predator's fucking lit.
Todd Howard's older brother.
Tom Howard, who is also kind of lit. What the hell? Alright. Monday Night Raw.
Monday night.
Nice.
Well, if I'm not going to be on this show, I'm going to do some poker.
I'm playing poker.
How is the economy still falling? Bush, resign.
Total failure of a presidency, by God. Alright, we're in Los Angeles, California for Kennedy Hardy to be title.
I believe there's not been a TV show in LA this year.
Based.
Which is wild. So we're going to do it now.
Hell yeah. Let me move control so I can type better. There we go. Not John Cena.
The true star. Alright. I want to start with Mr. Kennedy.
Yep, that makes sense.
I think. I don't really love the whole we've already got a match booked, so we start off with the guy who's in the main thing. I just feel like it's a little over the top, but it's also like Kennedy, so I guess he can do it. And I don't know, I was thinking about this last night, and it feels like it might be a bit too far. But also Kennedy's a bit of a dick. So I was thinking maybe he's like, Jeff, you must have felt so high last week when you became the #1 contender. But I guess that's not a new sensation for you, Jeff. You spent your whole life chasing highs. But the sad reality is, Jeff, you'll never get the high that you're looking for, because the real high, the high that you've been searching all for, is the high that I experience every day, the high of being Mr. Kennedy, because I am the face of Monday Night Raw. I'm the best in this industry. I am the WWE champion. And after tonight, I'm going to show you what your life could be if you were me. Mr. Kennedy. Kennedy.
6?
Yeah. Do we want to do do we want to have him shoot hard on Jeff? I mean,
hell yeah.
that wasn't that hard, to be fair.
No.
But, it's alluding to things.
Yeah. No, I think that's fine. I think it's a fine open. Fuck it.
I think you're banging something that's near your mic occasionally while you're moving around. Um.
Um,
All right.
maybe.
What else do we want to do? So, I know we've got the Regal and Ted thing this week. Oh my god, we have so many major stars on this show. What the fuck?
Yeah, we do, buddy. It's going crazy.
Oh yeah, there's Trish. Yeah. Hmm.
Actually,
I know
remind
what
myself where the fuck we are.
I know I'm doing with Trish and Trips. I know I'm doing with Ted and Regal. Did you want to have Eminem and Umaga start feuding?
Yeah, I think we could run into that now. That works.
Alright, let's do it.
How the fuck does this start? Well, I guess it's already started, but
It's been going on for ages.
it has.
In continuance of their messing with monsters series, Eminem visit Umaga Village and attempt to capture an Umaga. This
Jesus.
enrages Umaga, who
Attempt to capture Umaga.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
Okay. My idea was Umaga fights somebody here, then the Eminem guys jump him, and Teddy Long can come out and be like, "Y'all, bitch ass motherfuckers, you want to jump people from behind? I'm gonna make you stand and fight.
Not a
You,
cage
the
match.
weak one." Yeah, I know.
All right.
Every fucking thing I book leads to a cage match.
I
All right,
know.
I'm aware at this point. It is the greatest stipulation of wrestling. You never needed anything else. We should have just peaked at the cage match.
But you're not wrong. You can't do it every week.
Anyways, I'm gonna make y'all stand and fight, and I'm gonna make the weakest of you do it. Miss Annan, Umaga's gonna kill you. I don't know, next week, the week after, at some point.
Okay. How I'm okay with, I guess, it being bullshit, but how does it make him stand and fight?
In a match.
Okay, he can just run away from and lose.
Well, a steel cage match.
Okay, so that's fine. That's fine. He's saying he's gonna make him stand and fight, but he's just not really. That's fine.
Yeah, it's like he doesn't actually have to stand and fight, but he will, because he's gonna transform himself.
Isn't it a bit early for that?
Is it? I don't even know.
I feel like. Hold on, let me see. Is your pitch in text somewhere? Because I feel like there's no impetus to do that yet. I don't see why he would.
Oh, I see. Fair then.
I can't find. Did you find your pitch?
No, I think it's just a verbal thing I've said at different points. Where it was just like ahead of a match against Umaga, The Miz was like, I have to become a monster to fight the monsters of the world. Or whatever the fuck it was. And then he would change his name, because that makes him more powerful. And it doesn't. And he loses and dies.
Well, he should totally win once he's transformed.
Fair.
Otherwise it's pointless. He should lose the first one.
Yeah. Yeah. Like that. Then we'll run it back in a steel cage.
No.
Yeah.
So what if he loses the first one, but before it, he's gonna like talk to the boys and be like, "I'm not gonna run. I am gonna stand. I am gonna stand and fight, and I'm gonna win." And then he loses, and then we do your thing where he's like, "Okay, I couldn't beat you, but I have someone who can," and then debuts the other guy.
Oh, that's pretty based if he like teases it the whole night. It's like, we got a big star here to fight you, Umaga, the biggest star there ever was. And his own music just hits.
Yeah.
Just walks down to the ring.
Well, I'd probably new music.
Oh, true. Yeah.
But what? So I don't mind. I think that's coming together, but I don't actually necessarily like this first idea. I don't know why. It's not that bad, but it just doesn't fill me with joy. What happened in the Battle Royal last week? Or did we just say something flares up but never described it?
Yeah, I think it was just something flares up. They probably tried to like 3-on-1 Umaga, and he fought them off a little bit.
That doesn't
Maybe
seem
he
like...
eliminated all of them.
That also doesn't feel like something that would cause a flare-up. To me. Like, it's just normal Battle Royal affair. Big man eliminates 3 individual men.
Right.
Like, I'm sure Umaga also eliminated other tag teams.
Yep. Fair.
So I mean, to me, it's always, I don't know why. I also have things where the only Battle Royal flare-up I have is person comes back after being eliminated to eliminate other man. But it's because at least they're cheating. You know, they're doing something wrong. Yeah. I would just totally go the other way. I would just have Eminem eliminate Umaga. Right? Because that's unexpected.
Sure, we could say that.
That's... I don't know. I don't know. I think the problem I have with this feud is it has been going on for a month. Like, it's not... Yeah. I feel like we're trying to restart it, but what we need to do is admit that it's been happening for a month now. There is pre-established lore here. Also, like, to me, they're trying to, like... They're interested in Umaga, right?
Okay.
They want to film him.
What if the monster starts messing with them?
Okay, go on. How?
He like stalks them around the arena and attacks them a whole bunch and shit, and he's gone. It's gone totally the opposite way now, and the Miz is like, I have to get him off our back. I have to take him out.
Okay. He should break. I think he's got to break their camera at some point.
Okay, sure, yeah.
Because up until the point where he does that, then I feel like they're actually happy for him to be stalking them.
Fair.
Right? Because again, maybe I'm wrong, but like my idea is that they're trying to get in close with Umaga and get footage of him.
Right? Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Being angry.
So he could like hunt them around and like they could be filming it and they're like, oh, this is good shit. And then he breaks the camera and they're like, wait, we're not doing this for anything. And they all like panic and scatter and shit.
And Miz is like, well, there's one camera he can't break. He points at the fourth wall.
The hard camera.
Yeah. So
that's way up there. I doubt he could find it.
Yeah, it doesn't even exist in our universe, technically.
True, yeah.
Or maybe it does, who knows. But... Hold on a sec. There we go. So that's when Miz is like, well, I will fight him in the ring where he cannot destroy cameras. And then maybe, like, Nitro can, like, taunt him and be like, are you sure that's a good idea? You're gonna get your ass kicked. And then Miz is like, nah. I'm gonna kick his ass. And that's just like, are you sure? That doesn't sound real. Something like that.
I like it.
Okay.
I like it.
Maybe the first angle then is something like we zoom in on Nitro and Miz, and they're talking.
Yep. Okay.
And then we zoom out and we see that Umaga is watching them from the shadows.
Massive.
And then we zoom out and we see that Chris Masters
He's
is
watching Umaga
with a camera. Yeah.
Hell yeah. That's good shit. He's watching Umaga watch them.
And he whispers, "This is good shit."
Amazing.
I feel like acting on these two. Yeah.
Yeah, alright.
Or maybe Menace on Umaga, actually.
Sure, yeah.
Two?
Yep. So, something I discovered here while looking at stuff briefly.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Did you know that there was Miz TV in like 2007? He'd been doing it that long. I didn't fucking know that. I thought this was like a 2013 thing.
I don't remember. Yeah, I mean, that rings a bell.
Might just drag over the photo here.
Remember, in 2007, everybody had a talk show.
True.
Because
Let's
it's
show this off here real
the
quick.
finest form of media.
Got like a weird, like, old logo and stuff like that, and he's holding a clipboard or something.
That's only for the Batista episode. He was like, we uncovered the clipboard you once used to turn on Triple H.
Oh, massive. Weird. I don't know. It's just like, that's crazy. Okay, so Umaga stalks those boys.
Is the Big Show still here?
Yes.
Cool.
What was... Oh, jeez.
I know what to do with that. It just needs a...
Yeah?
needs
Okay,
to-
I
needs
fucking
stuff
forget.
later.
God damn it.
Maybe here is where R-Truth goes to Bobby Lashley. And is like, I've made things very clear. You are going to leave. Or I am going to keep beating you up over and over again until you have no choice but to leave. Because you're gonna leave in an ambulance.
Oh, based. Ambulance match time.
And then R-Truth will depart the scene and Lashley will look and be like, the fuck is this guy doing? I think no credit for Lashley.
Yeah. Truth warns Lashley again.
Or maybe Truth gives Lashley an ultimatum.
Sure.
Because it's less of a warning and more a get the fuck off my show.
Yeah, I was like, shit, this is a loser leaves town match, isn't it?
Yeah,
Let's go.
it is.
I thought so. 4? 2?
4. And now we can wrestle. I think it's Triple H.
Okay.
We don't have any irrelevant men, do we, really, on this show?
Davari.
Yeah, but I think we've literally done that.
He is the
Yeah.
unremarkable fellow.
The jolly
Roy
remarkable
Walker.
fellow. Okay. Yeah, sure.
Two big boys.
Yeah. Like 3 minutes.
Yeah, I thought so.
He beats him. Trish is there. Let's put her at ringside. Yep. After match, Triple H and Trish are celebrating. You know, they're still the best. And nobody's gonna keep them down. They're great. And then Elijah Burke and Melina are
Hell
going
yeah.
to attack them. Maybe end on those two because they've been celebrating.
Yeah, sure. Like that. Burke and Merlin.
Oh, shit.
Like that. Hold on.
Four again, I think?
Yep.
Okay, now I think we can do Ted goes to Regal. And says, I did a lot of thinking in the last week about what you said, about what happened last week. And I did something. I have purchased the #1 contendership to the World Tag Team Championships. Real's like, the fuck do you mean you've purchased?
Yeah. Who did you even buy that from?
All that matters is that I am now the #1 contender to the World Tag Team Championships. And I thought a lot about what you said last week. And I've given it a lot of thought. I'd like to ask you to be my tag team partner when I compete for the World Tag Team Championships next week / Saturday, probably next week on Raw.
Yep.
And Real's like, sure, bet. I'm down. Four on that again. The SmackDown Slam of the Week, maybe? Featuring Rene Dupree tapping out a guy.
Oh, yeah, that works. Big tag things.
Let's get Matt Hardy talking to Jeff Hardy about the main event. He's like, Jeff, don't worry about those things Mr. Kennedy said about you. I know they're not true. Tonight, you're gonna get the chance to show the world who you really are, brother. And I'll be there for you, by your side, like I always am.
Yeah.
Four, I guess.
Yep. For some reason in this game is like a mic worker.
Say again?
Matt Hardy in this fucking data is a fucking talker.
I mean, he's a talker in real life as well. Maybe not at this point, but he is eventually.
Yeah, I mean, like I would not say fucking, like, goddamn, son, what is this?
Those aren't god tier. I think those are fair.
He's also a god tier worker.
That's the unreasonable part.
Yeah.
That part I agree with.
He's better than Jeff, probably. Yeah, he's way better than Jeff. Holy shit.
Yeah.
The real star.
I'm thinking maybe 6-man tag here. I don't know. Feels like we haven't done a New Breed 6-man in a while.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, the non-Elijah boys.
Yeah, the old undefeated team that aren't undefeated anymore. And it would probably be against the world's greatest tag team. And like Manu, maybe. I know this was literally the pay-per-view match, but it's fine.
Yeah, just run it back. That's fine.
I was wondering why the left weren't
and world's greatest tag team.
Yeah, I was wondering why they were called DMLS, and I remember it's because Shelton isn't officially a member, which is fair. The main's gonna go like a reasonable but not that long line. If there is only 3 matches on this card, which it probably is a 3-match card, this can be like 8 to 12. So what
11?
Sure, yeah. I ooh, I think the babyfaces should win this.
Yep.
Cool. We are basically top of the hour here, so let's sell Mania tickets.
We do have that guy. I don't know if you want to have him
literally the next angle. Don't worry about it.
faced.
Randy Orton's gonna come out. He's gonna get on the microphone. He's gonna say, first of all, Jeff Hardy, good luck tonight. You won the Battle Royal last week. There's not much I could say to that. But listen, I've been thinking all week, and I can't help but thinking, Teddy Long, that I should have been the number one contender for the WWE Championship. I pinned Mr. Kennedy at Survivor Series. Hell, I've never lost to Mr. Kennedy except for by disqualification. I can't help but thinking every step of this way that I'm being screwed. See, I've got a lot of pent-up emotions. Got a lot of pent-up anger that I want to release on Mr. Kennedy. But every step of the way, I'm getting blocked. Every step of the way, I'm getting diverted away from the WWE Championship. But make no mistake, I refuse to be diverted. See, when I get something in my mind, I refuse to think about anything else until I achieve it. Mr. Kennedy stole the WWE Championship from me, the WWE Championship that is rightfully mine. And sooner or later, no matter how many roadblocks get put in my way, I'm coming back for the WWE Championship. So I'm going to sit coiled in a corner and wait and watch tonight's main event. And whoever wins, well, they better watch their back. Because sooner or later, I will get my shot at the WWE Championship. But when I do, I will once again be the WWE Champion. And then John Cena's music hits. Oh my god. He's not meant to be here. Oh, he's very, very taped up and in a sling. Okay, that makes some sense. And he gets down in the ring. He gets on the mic and he says, blah, 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 blah. What on earth have I just listened to, Randy? What on earth have you become? The Randy Orton who showed up on this roster last year didn't give long, protracted speeches. Didn't talk about how he was going to be the WWE Champion. Hell, the Randy Orton that showed up on Raw last year, he barely talked at all. The Randy Orton that kicked my ass at SummerSlam wouldn't be sat here whining and bitching and moaning about how he hasn't got a title shot. He'd do something about it. I've been sitting there every Monday night on my couch in agonizing pain, waiting for a surgery that's been delayed, watching you bitch and moan. When I left this company in your hands because I knew you were the guy, because I knew you were a killer. I knew you had everything it took to be at the top of this industry. And yet you're sat here letting Mr. Kennedy walk around with my title. Randy, stop talking, start doing. We all experience setbacks in life. Just this week, my surgery got delayed again. Am I bitching? Am I moaning? No. I'm in rehab. I'm in prehab. Every single day of the week, waiting, hoping that I'll be back by next year's SummerSlam so that I can take my title back off of you. But as things stand right now, you're standing here asking for a WWE title shot. The Randy Orton I know would be taking a WWE title shot. So get your head out of your ass, Randy. No, he just drops the mic and leaves.
And Orton stands there like...
Yep.
Should we script both of them?
Yeah. Cool.
Might be 10.
Maybe. Yeah, it could be. Could be longer, honestly.
Probably would be in real life, but
yeah, 10 is
our
fine.
10 they're 20-minute angles.
I mean, we could go longer on that, to be fair. Should we go 12?
Sure, we can. Yeah.
Yeah.
These two can do it.
Yep. Okay, so we've done the Regal thing, we've done Triple H's thing, we've done the Randy thing now.
Women.
Well, Trish has already been on the show. And so is Melina, so I don't know what other women you want to
Oh,
use.
true, you're right. That's it. It's done. Wrap it up.
Oh, it could be Tori. What's the next step for the Tori Mercury powered duo?
I don't know.
Do they want to go after the WWE Championship?
The mixed tag team titles? I don't even know what the fuck to do with Tori.
They just need a feud, really. Even if it's with a woman. Could it be maybe Beth?
That's what I was thinking. I was like, maybe it is Beth.
Don't know if we get... I don't want to do another match this week. And that feels like a feud that gets kicked off in a match. Unless my original idea for this angle was basically just a regroup. Where they're like, ah man, we got our asses kicked last week. Let's stop fucking with Triple H. We gotta think about broadening our horizons.
Oh, the Revolution people?
No, Tori and Joey.
Oh, yeah, right. They were also in that. Yep.
Yeah. Gotta focus on our strengths. Which is not...
wrestling.
No.
Got him. Yeah,
maybe,
I'm alright.
Maybe Joey can go complaining to Tori. Like, hey, you know, you promised me this was gonna be like a brand new era for Joey Mercury. You promised me the world, Tori. And yeah, first things first, all that's happened since we got back is people want to see you. I don't give a shit about Joey Mercury. And second, you got us wrapped up with this feud with Triple H and Melina and all the rest of it. It's not good for us. And Tori's like, relax, Joey, relax. I've got us a new commercial deal this week. Okay, we're gonna be on the cover of Men's and Women's Fitness, and Lisa, you're right. The Triple H, Melina, Trish Stratus business, that was messy. That wasn't for us. All right, but we're out of it now. Okay, and we're gonna focus on what really matters. You. I've got. I think a good way to end this thing would be like, I even got you a massive match next week against someone.
What? The Big Show.
My instinct would be one half of the tag team champs, and maybe we push back that title defense a week.
Yeah.
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 Or it could be Bobby Lashley, because he's a big deal.
Oh yeah, it could be Bobby Lashley. Truth could attack him after that match or something like that.
Or during. We have Mercury win it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
So Joey's pissed. Tori's like, don't worry, babe. I got you.
3?
4.
Yeah.
Minor angle length. Yeah.
Group them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we want to have Big Show do something on this show, or are we sort of letting him stay
Yeah, I
off
was just
screen.
him because he's a spot guy, like a decent
Yeah,
spot
yeah, yeah.
player. What's Mark Henry up to?
He was in the Battle Royal last week.
Right. And he was on the losing team in Survivor Series.
Yep. We should have him feud with the Big Show.
But last
I don't know for Mark. It's one of those. I think this is one of those moments where I just have Mark chill until he is needed. But if you can think of something for him to do, I'm down.
not really. Nothing that's exciting.
Crime Time?
Yeah. Okay.
No, not in relation to Mark Henry. Sorry. I was
okay. I was like, that's a weird one, but sure. I'm like, that's possible. I see that where we are with that.
I mean, if you saw something, then go with it. But I was just mainly saying, Crime Time are people that we like that could do a thing. Even if you didn't have any forward stuff planned, Crime Time surely could do a isolated skit here.
I like it. I don't know what they do.
What if they do like what if they pretend like they're a duo, right? So I think this works better for what if the little guy, who's the little guy, the machine gun?
JTG, yeah.
What if JTG jumps in front of like a car?
Oh my god.
And sells like death. And then
Hell
Shad goes to the guy who's driving the car and he's like, "Oh, you gotta you almost killed him, dude. You gotta give me some money or I'm gonna go to the police."
I love the idea, yeah, that they're doing like insurance fraud.
Yeah.
That's pretty great. I like that. Good stuff.
Slip and Jimmy tactics from JTG.
Good times.
Hell yeah.
4?
Yeah. This one could go shorter than 4, actually. Like 2 or 3.
Yeah, sure, 2.
Maybe we do have to have another match on this show.
Yeah, I think we gotta do.
I don't know. I feel like we could just fill the time with angles as well. Just about what kind of angles we want to use. It's just about the people. Like, even with a match, it would just be a complete throwaway filler match. I don't really want to do that.
Yeah, fair.
Like, just as but because like if you find people that you're willing to have wrestle, surely we can also find people like you can use those very same people in an angle of some sort.
Yep.
Like Teddy and Coach should interact. They haven't in a bit.
Okay, well, what's that about?
Maybe Coach can give him some advice. Like I don't know what's so far. What overall has Teddy fucked anything up yet? And Coach
Not really.
Can gently be like, "Hey, on Raw." Okay, maybe Coach could give him some like forward thinking advice then. Like,
you should stop fucking with Randy Orton, bro. That's not gonna end well.
That's a good idea. Yeah. Hey, listen, look, I'm not saying we need to like bow down to our stars or anything, but Randy Orton, he's a different animal. All right, he's like Teddy. Randy Orton is crazy, and Teddy's like, "Coach, I've worked with Randy before. Yeah. Randy's been my world champion before. Me and Randy have a good relationship. What you need to do for Randy is keep him hungry."
I have a good relationship with the Randy community.
Yeah. Look, I've seen this before. I turned look, I've turned Randy Orton into the greatest in this business. I made him who he is, and it's all the same. Yeah, you just gotta let him stew a little, and eventually he reaches that level. Look, I don't know what you've done to Randy Orton. I don't know why he's out there bitching and moaning and talking, but he certainly didn't do that when I was friends with him. We need to beat that out of him. Trust me, it's good for him.
It's your funeral.
Because like, yes, I don't know what flies on SmackDown, but this is Monday Night Raw. There's like,
bitchin' mode over here.
Yeah, you
like, better get used to it.
Coach, I keep getting told, oh, this is different. This is Monday Night Raw. This is Monday Night Raw. But as far as I'm concerned, Raw's just SmackDown, but painted red. It's the same thing. I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna use the same strategies and the same principles that made SmackDown the must-see program in the WWE empire. The coach, I'm not too sure about that one, Teddy. All right, I don't know about that. He's like, why do you think I'm the general manager of Raw and not you, Coach?
Oh.
Coach,
6?
Like, I guess you're right. Yeah, 6. Still think we're a couple angles short of the main here. That Coach Teddy thing could go a little earlier. I guess it's got to go after the Randy angle.
1 minute. Oh my God, Mark Henry is so scary. And
I like it. Yeah.
Dominant and big. Where will he strike next?
Do we start running vignettes for the ghosts, the Armando Estrada ghost angle?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. It's just Armando Estrada narrating various, like, puffs of smoke, and he's like, sooner or later, the past comes back to haunt you. Who's the WWE champion right now in the save, and why is it Mr. Kennedy? Because he beat Randy Orton by disqualification. I think that vignette could definitely go earlier in the show.
Yeah, sure. It should happen right before we see Randy Orton.
Ooh, I like it. Should we get shots of Los Angeles?
Yeah, sure.
And King talking about, Joey, I've lost so much money in this city. Joey's like, why do you say that every week, King?
Yeah, there's no gambling here, King. What are you spending money on at Los... Never mind, I think I know. Oh, the Umaga angle should be at the Eminem house compound, since we're in LA. He's like out in the woods. You see him on like the tree line. Like, oh shit.
Thanks LA should definitely be in like the first third of the show, I think.
Yeah, we'll do it here.
If we go 11 minutes on the main, we could go with it now, and that doesn't seem like an unreasonable length.
Yeah, I think that's okay.
Cool.
I need my best on here though to try to keep this together.
Actually, someone asked why is it Mr. Kennedy. I'm curious because I know you took a bit longer to come around on Kennedy. So why is Mr. Kennedy the WWE champion, Tucker? In your words.
Kennedy
is like, fuck, I don't even like Kennedy as champion. Just take it off.
I never wanted this, buddy. What are you talking about? No, he's a good talker.
Yep.
And it was something to do in the winter.
He's over his balls.
Yeah, he's over too, yeah. But for me, it comes down to, like, it was something to do in the winter. Like... just a cool thing to do, and him as champ has been kind of fun to look around and stuff like that. Like a lot of our champions are like fairly serious wrestling
True.
skilled people, and Mr. Kennedy is kind of, I mean, he won the belt via DQ. Like,
Here I want him to win via shenanigans, like really overt shenanigans, but I don't know what exactly that's going to look like.
I know what it is.
Yeah?
It is halfway through their match here. The Hardy Boys theme hits again.
Oh shit.
And on the ramp, out comes Matt Hardy. But he falls over because Randy Orton killed him, and Orton's on the stage as well. And then Kennedy hits his move.
Oh yeah, I like that. I think that came to mind, but I wasn't gonna go for it. But I think I like the direction of it. So instead, because I think Matt should just be out there from the start, and then this idea that Orton comes by and just hits him with an RKO. I like that, and then that can distract Jeff a little. Although I definitely think that should lead to further shenanigans, because I think Kennedy should be like, and I think this is what you were going for. Kennedy, I don't really know how, but I think it is what you were going for. Is Kennedy should be like responsible for it. Like Kennedy shouldn't accidentally retain here. He should definitely like cheat. You know what I mean?
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
My thing was more so like, move the Orton Matt thing forward so we don't forget about that.
Yeah, I mean, I knew I know what we were getting there. I felt like we could have waited a week before he went after Matt. But I'm also down to just do it now.
I mean, he did like put him through the announce table last week or whatever it was.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, he came back in and he eliminated him. And then he put him through the announce table. But like, he still like, I think he thought that was done until the Cena promo. Like, I think the whole point of the Cena promo was to get him to attack Matt, right? But
yes.
I think it's a little bit more well-paced if you just wait a week. For the most part. So to explain that, I think if it was a more impactful thing, I think you could do it right after, and that's better. So like if he was going after The Undertaker or something, you'd want to do it instantly, because that's more of like a direct through line. But I think Matt Hardy's not like this really exciting get for Orton. I think the better pacing on it would be Orton waits and thinks a week, like, what can I do? And then he goes after Matt next week. But again, I'm fine with doing it tonight.
It could even be Matt Hardy's like, no, we're not done. And then Orton's like, oh, bet? All right, I'll kill you.
That's true. That could work. But again, I think because of the nature of the Cena promo, Orton should definitely be the instigator here.
Yeah, fair play.
Either way, how are we going to get Kennedy to have his destiny in his own hands here?
He will distract Jeff Hardy with cocaine. And then roll him up.
You know, I don't think... I mean, you might know better than me. I don't think Jeff was ever a coke head. Surely it wasn't coke. I guess.
What do we think it was?
Definitely a lot of LSD, for sure. Guaranteed.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Yes, for sure.
Maybe some heroin.
Yeah, I was thinking that too, but I was like, Jeff never really got like badly physically fucked up, though.
Yeah, but that's the thing.
I
with
guess
coke
that's
as
not
well,
necessary, right? Yeah.
Yeah, like coke is harder, and also like Jeff doesn't strike me as a stimulants guy, right? He would be a depressants guy for the most part.
Yeah.
Or psychedelics, I guess. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if it was just LSD. Various strengths.
As I'm, because obviously in my head I'm thinking Victory Road 2011, right? I'm like, what is he on? I'm like, it's probably acid. Yeah, it's probably just a lot of acid. With how he moves and like the different times where like they get shots of his eyes and he's just like fucking. Yeah. He's there. He's just fucking. He's ultra present. Like yeah. He's not like fully out of it. He's fucking like he's fucked up and like ultra aware.
Any plans for SNME in December? Yeah, we have a few matches ready, like that we know of. We're gonna put on the card.
If you meant the show, it's tribute to the troops. Yeah.
So I think we're doing Matt Hardy gets attacked by Orton ringside, right?
Are we?
What your call?
I don't know what else is strong here. Like it might, maybe it is just Kennedy cheats and wins. I don't know.
Kennedy's gonna cheat and win anyway. If Matt gets attacked by Orton, that would be my impetus for what Kennedy does next. But we could also do it in a bunch of different ways.
Okay. Yeah.
I guess
yeah,
my
I like
only
that.
so I guess my only real qualm with the Randy thing is that another reason that just come to me why it would be like why I instinctually wanted to wait a week is if Orton's out there in this match, why wouldn't he just attack Kennedy?
Yeah, true. Why are we setting up a Randy Orton Jeff Hardy program? I don't know.
Randy, oh, are we setting up a Randy Orton Jeff Hardy program?
It does feel kind of like that in a sideways way, but yeah.
Okay, I'm not feeling that, but I'm not against it. So if you want to do it,
I mean, you attacked my brother. You cost me a title shot. Fuck you, man.
That's true. Although Jeff's getting his rematch.
Oh,
yeah.
All right. You know what, man? It's all right. It's cool. I'll move on. There's worse things in the world.
Yeah, it's just my brother, man. Like,
yeah, whatever.
He's a bit of a cock.
Yeah, that's fine.
So maybe we do leave the Randy thing then. Just because, again, for me, why wouldn't he just attack Kennedy?
Yeah, I feel that.
Maybe Kennedy at some point rolls out of the ring, sees Matt Hardy there, and like just kicks him in the dick because you can't be disqualified for attacking a non-participant of the match, presumably.
Yep.
And then, well, Jeff's tending to him. Maybe even the ref like shouts at Kennedy like, "What are you doing?" that's so fucked up. And then the ref is tending to Matt Hardy, and that's when Kennedy can like hit Jeff with the belt, and then roll him up and put his feet on the ropes.
I like it.
Okay. Maybe Matt Hardy distracts Jeff Hardy.
Yeah, I like that. That's a good one.
All right. Good Raw. A little painful to book, but good.
A little bit.
I think.
A little bit. Weird how this is the brand with all the major stars, and yet we're like, fuck, what do we do? Fuck.
It's not just what do we do. I do feel like it feels like there's less people on Raw than there are on SmackDown.
True. Yeah.
Like, I feel like everyone on SmackDown gets a moment to shine.
It's a thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas on Raw, it's like there's really only like 8 guys we care about.
Yeah. And everybody else kind of just has to hope to be in proxy of those 8 guys.
Yeah, like I feel like because there's so many major stars, we only care about the major stars. Whereas on SmackDown, because there's no major stars, we care about everyone.
Everybody, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, are we good to go with this?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
There's no one we've missed on this show, right? We sometimes do that. I guess we should check the analysis.
The only thing might be storylines and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
That's fine. That's fine.
That's fine. We should continue it in the main.
Yeah, good call.
That's fine, I think. That's fine, but we should continue it. Actually, we should add Elijah Burke to this.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Yeah, I think that should be good.
And then, yeah, that's fine. Okay, so yeah, we're...
Are they off-screen in the Regal angle?
Yes.
Cool.
No.
Can you add them?
Sure.
It's Echo Chamber. Actually, is Randy Orton off-screen in the open? He probably is, right? No, he might not be. No, it might be best to just add Jeff to that storyline.
Yeah, okay.
Because, he's going to be quite an important part of it over the next couple of weeks.
I'm down for that.
Take Kennedy off, because I think you put Kennedy off-screen in the mat. No, don't take him out of the storyline, but take him off of the Matt Hardy. Hypes Jeff up. Yeah. and then add the World's Greatest Tag Team to the Regal angle. Cool. Cool. That should work now. Nice.
Mr. Kennedy. Kennedy.
You're chasing the high that I feel every day because I'm Mr. Kennedy. I'm on a drug called Mr. Kennedy. It's not available. If you take it once, you will die.
My addiction is competition.
My addiction is gold. Nice.
Yep, big Triple H.
Yep.
Yep.
I've lost so much money in this city, Joey.
No gambling culture here. What are you talking about? I'm not talking about gambling. Nice.
I guess we can book it in the end.
Yeah, next week, right?
Yep. That Triple H render looks very 2001. Well, you see, the character is also 2001. Well, kind of earlier than that, right? But yeah.
Yeah. No, yeah, that is the point.
Oh, you do want them on the line. Oh my god, DMLS Civil War again.
Real. Yep.
Nice.
Nice. Good work, everybody. I wonder how good Dolph Ziggler is now when he's not got
Injured.
a damaged spine.
Yeah.
Yeah. WrestleMania had some weird fucking thing you can't understand.
Sooner or later, the ghosts of the past resurface.
There's the boys.
I like how they both have sort of a left ways lean going on.
True, yeah. Yep, does pretty well.
Yeah.
Truck time insurance fraud.
Ah, my hip! JTG says as he falls to the floor.
Angle ends with like JTG in a hospital bed, and they're like, "Oh man!" The doctors leave, and they like throw thumbs up to the camera and freeze frame on it. And hell yeah!
No, I like as soon as the money gets handed over in front of the guy they've just scammed, JTG scampers to his feet and they run.
Hell yeah!
Oh god!
Nice. Non-wrestlers are very good at what they do.
People are investing this Teddy Long is a raw guy storyline.
He's so scary.
Is this a main?
I think so.
Come on, Kennedy. Okay.
Yeah. It's about right.
I was hoping for better.
Hey, they have pretty good chemistry.
That's good.
Rolled that sumbitch up. Not really, but yeah. Not really, but yes. Nice. Good stuff, Raw.
Is Jeff annoyed?
I don't think so.
He usually is.
Yeah, I think he is. Yeah, because like he's like, stop yelling at me for my drug use. It's like, no, Jeff, no, shut up.
Let's pay him off if he is.
Well, it'll just happen again, dude. Like it's not.
Yeah, but maybe he'll not.
Who's
be...
that?
I don't know. What? Oh. Did I see incident with Nick Nemeth though?
Yeah, you did.
Oh no.
We knew about that though. He's on painkillers, and we were letting him be on painkillers until he's healed, and we were gonna send him away.
Yeah, okay. Or just tell him to stop, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, what the hell do you want from me?
Pay
off Jeff Hardy,
pay
of
off
all
Jeff
people?
Hardy. Yes. Of all people, he's in the main event right now.
Fair. How much you want to give him?
How much is he on? Oh, God. 200k?
Sure.
That should be fine. Should be enough, surely.
Nice.
Anybody else we care about there? I mean, no, we'll leave Cena. I do care that he's pissed, but all at the same time, it should be fine. What?
Do you want me to send him away?
We'll talk. We can talk about it. You will talk about that after, because
okay, sure,
yeah,
fair.
I'm not sure when we'll have to have a look how the surgery's doing. Oh God.
This is a single day.
You can probably deal with that after SmackDown. It's like nobody's gonna sign in a day. Just don't delete any of the emails. Yeah, they're not gonna sign him today. Also, holy shit.
If we lose Bradshaw, I'll kill you.
Yeah, it's DDT. DDT.
DDT.
Hello.
Who the fuck is this guy? I don't know. He's going to Dev.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll just send him Dev for now.
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't care what you want, actually. So, yes, we're aware of this.
Yeah.
We just fine him.
Wait. Check the log again. Okay. If the plan is just to let him be on drugs. Oh, I think the idea was we find him so we would have plausible deniability. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Well, it still feels kind of harsh, but yeah. Yeah, so just leave those emails. Deal with them after.
All right.
Nobody's gonna sign in a day.
Can we get Richard Slinger? Holy shit.
He slings.
Dick Slinger?
Whoa. This is a PG show, Tucker.
This shit is crazy. How many different people tried to... Hold on, I want to see how many different people tried to talk to Bradshaw. New Japan, All Japan, DDT, TNA. It's just New Japan again. All Japan. Noah apparently tried.
0-1.
0-1.
He wants his Japan run, Tucker. Let him have his Japan run.
Like Hanson. Yeah. SmackDown. We're in fucking somewhere.
I think we're in Chicago. Yeah.
Yep.
Also, has not had a SmackDown this year, so gotta hit it up. Who's the World Heavyweight Champ and why is it not Chavo Guerrero? Because it's Batista. Can I see last week's SmackDown? Was MVP? Did he have a match booked this week? Oh, no, it was Frankie last week. Okay, yeah. Maybe we should start.
Oh yeah, and MVP. Did MVP cheat to win this match? And there was something. Kevin Nash was going to be pissed, and then we were like, "Why would Kevin Nash even be mad?" And we were like, "True." And then we moved on.
Cool. Should we start with Rey Mysterio?
Yep.
Actually, I don't know. So I think Ray's got something to talk about, like, because he's been through this over and over and over again, and he's starting to get annoyed by it. And he's gonna be like, why do I even bother? I've had friends turn on me, and then we wrestle, apparently to settle our differences, and it never ends well, right? Nobody ever, because look, not to blow my own trumpet, but I pretty much win every single one of those matches, and it never seems to settle anything. So I don't know what the point is anymore. Like, if Chavo wants to be mad, Chavo is going to be mad. But at the end of the day, everybody knows he tapped out.
I like this. And Ray's like, going forward, I'm not going to fight him.
I like that.
I'm just not going to do it. If Chavo's going to be mad, he can be mad. I'm not doing it.
So, two things. One, that just, for me, I don't know why, it doesn't strike me as a two-audience promo. It strikes me as like a quieter moment where even if he's just literally a straight interview, where he just says that, right? It just like it doesn't strike me as like Ray is coming out to tell the fans this. It's more like he wouldn't really even be talking about this if someone didn't ask him the question. And then he gives that promo I just said. You get where I'm coming from on that?
Yep.
Okay, so that can be later in the show even. But the second thing is then we need to think about how did we get Ray to fight Chavo? Because we sort of need to book that match in today.
I'm gonna fucking make you.
Or maybe Chavo just goes to Kevin. Because they're buds. They're on really good terms.
Yeah, I like that.
Or if he's like, Kevin, like almost immediately after the Ray interview, we cut to Chavo going, Kevin, I need to shut all of these ingrateful fucks up. You know as well as I do that anybody that pays money to watch a wrestling show is a stupid bitch. And Kevin's like, yep, that's true. I hate wrestling fans. And then Chavo can go, okay, well, I need to prove to the world that I didn't quit at Survivor Series. I need an I Quit match.
My other idea is we have Ray fight in the main event tonight.
Yeah,
against somebody.
The Undertaker.
After the match, Chavo attacks him and rips off his mask.
Oh, shit.
And, like, takes it.
And Ray obviously immediately puts the towel on so he never sees his face, right?
Yeah, no, we're not seeing his face. Jesus Christ. No, it's just him. Ray, like, covers himself like he does. He does it well all the time.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, and then Ray can come back next week and be like, you know what? Like, you can disrespect your family as much as you fucking want. You can ruin your family name. Honestly, it's no sweat off my back. I loved your family, but if this is where it's going, you do whatever the fuck you want. But you're fucking with my family now, my legacy, my name, the things that have made me in this business. Yeah, fuck you, honestly, actually. I will fight you.
Also, I kind of like the only downside to that is that it only gets booked next week. But I'm definitely, so I'm okay with that. But then I thought about it's literally the day before the show that we're booking our main event.
Okay.
Is that totally fine with you? Do you really have no problem with that?
Yeah, I don't really have a problem with that. I mean.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I kind of feel like I need to fight harder for it now because you're not even, like, slightly considering how bad of the thing that is.
No, it's fine. I think people know generally what we're doing, where we're going, and...
How? Ray has literally said he's not going to fight Chavo. Hell,
come on. Yeah, like, that's going to be upheld? Like, that's going to be serious?
Even with the thing that at the end of this show, how on earth are they supposed to know that it's going to be on the TV special next week?
Because we'll announce it on SmackDown.
The day before the show!
Yeah! It's free!
Yeah, but that doesn't mean we don't want people to watch it.
People aren't not going to watch it because we announce a thing, like, late. Like,
wait,
it's never not late.
That's...
I mean,
how do you... I mean, this is completely... I don't know how you're not even, like, considering this. Like, this is completely against how wrestling works. Like, it's the main event of the show.
Yeah.
Like, I sorry, I know I'm not articulating myself very well here. But it's just because I'm bemused by how little you're giving this consideration. If you were like...
I find it really funny. You're like, up in arms with that. I'm just like, yeah, like, whatever. Like, it's fine. Like... Because we're blowing this off at Tribute to the Troops, aren't we?
Yeah, that show.
Yeah. So I really like the mask thing.
No, I agree. It's not the mask thing I have a problem with, Tucker. How do I articulate this? Well, it's a TV show, but it's a TV special. JBR. It's not like... It's not SmackDown, right? It is our big monthly event.
I feel like we're selling this to anybody.
Yeah, I get it, but we are, though, right? It does matter how many people watch it. I guess you have almost certainly messaged me over the years with a card with like 2 matches on it and being like, haha, look at this stupid card they're running this weekend, or whatever. Like, I think Wembley was a good example. I know that's different, but like it is a good example where you were constantly like, oh, this card sucks, oh, this card sucks, and it's because clearly they hadn't announced any of the matches for it yet. Like, it's not even, we are selling it. We're trying to sell out a large arena. Like, again, I'm not articulating it very well.
The troops.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
Yeah, like I'm being an asshole at that point, but yeah.
It's not even because like I even think the best, and you've seen this from the show. I even think TV shows should have something booked in advance to entice you to watch.
Yeah.
It's not even that I necessarily would have like disagreed with doing it. It's just the fact that I needed you to have some consideration for the downsides of it. And it's the fact that you were like completely unwilling to consider that there's anything wrong with announcing the main event of a big show the day before the show. The point of SNME is that we only do them when we have a point to them. So why would we even have a show? The show shouldn't even be made until the main event is. This is the strongest. I think this is the strongest argument I have. The SNME shouldn't even exist until the main event is decided. Because otherwise, why are we having it?
To celebrate the troops.
Okay, in that case, let's scrap Ray Chavo off of the show. Let's do another SNME a week later, which is Ray Chavo, and then just have a random 6-man main event tribute to the troops. Like they do in real life.
We just moved tribute to the troops back a week. But I don't know what the extra week is. I don't have like an extra week of content there. I just have the 2.
I don't need a week of content necessarily, but okay. I don't know. It's hard because you're still not like you're. I'm just talking here. You're like you're trying to bounce back. Like it's not. What I'm trying to do is get you to consider it for yourself, but you're just not doing it. So I guess I'll say no then, because if you're not considering it, then it's better off just saying no. We're not doing that. I don't really want to move the show back a week either. So either we go with your idea and we come up with a different main event and they go on the undercard, or we book it this week.
So we do the Nash thing then?
I don't know. Well, if you like it, I guess.
Yeah, it's all right. It's fine.
I would rather your thing. Why don't we do your thing and just do a different main event?
I don't even know if we have a different main event, man.
Anything. Like literally, we can do the 6-man. Let's do Orton, the Hardys versus Kennedy, Triple H, and someone.
Orton and Kennedy versus the Hardys.
Don't like that.
Okay, I don't like Orton teaming with the Hardys, so.
That's fair. I don't like Orton team with Kennedy.
Yeah, it's fair.
I'm still sorry. My brain gets stuck on these things. I'm trying to find a way of explaining to you why it's such a bad thing to not have the biggest match on the show announced until a day before. So you're just until I find that, you're probably just gonna have to plow on with this show if it's gonna get done. I'm not gonna lie.
Open with wrestling. Probably the cruiserweight guys.
You had a plan for Evan this week.
Oh fuck, I did, didn't I? What the fuck was that? Fuck. the hell was Evan doing? Oh, right, yes. Oh, yeah. I love it. That's another thing that I've booked where, like, we won't really know if the match is happening or not until next week. Amazing.
It's not that big of a deal for the non-main events, in my opinion.
Oh, I see.
I guess it does hinge on that idea that, for me, if you do it like that, there's this implicit idea that that show was always going to happen. So it doesn't really matter when you announce the events or the matches, because they just fill on to the show that was inevitable, and it becomes formulaic. And yeah, of course we have a show. We have one once a month, and whatever's happening gets put onto that show. Whereas I think SNME and wrestling shows in general should be more purposeful. Like, they serve a point. The reason why we're all here is because there's the main event match. Like, the reason why this show is happening is because the main event needed somewhere to go.
Right.
And even just like conceptually, I just think it's like it's good structure to be like, okay, well, here's the marquee match, and the rest of the show gets built around it, and they can be a little bit more haphazard. Might figure out a few of the undercard matches the day before the show, but the big match has been set in stone for at least a couple weeks. I guess you've got a point that it's a TV special, but it just, that point to me really devalues the TV special.
Like, all right, how about this? Yeah, somewhere near the start here, the commentators are like, Kevin Nash has come down and he's given the verdict. Rey Mysterio, Chavo Guerrero. It's an I Quit match. We're doing it at SNME. Then Rey cuts the promo and it's like, I'm just not doing it. I'm not gonna show up. Fuck you. I'm just not gonna show up. I'm not doing it. And then we could do the mask thing, and then Ring would be like, yes, I will fight you. I will be there, and I will kill you.
That's pretty good. We shouldn't make it an I Quit match, though. At first, and then we'll make it an I Quit match when Ray accepts.
Yeah. Which is, yeah.
See, yeah, I like that. I think my main hesitation now is that I just think your original pitch was better. Right. And my instinct is we should just do your original pitch, but not have it main event.
There's nothing else that can main event that show. So
we can main event with we can literally main event with anything. We control the show.
Sorry, Putty. I thought these events were supposed to have a purpose.
Yeah, which we get to decide.
Fair enough. I don't know. I think the second way to do it is totally fine. Like,
it's fine. It's just I think part of it was like, I think having the match be guaranteed at that point undermines a little bit the point of Ray being like, I'm not doing it.
It's not guaranteed. What if Ray just doesn't show up?
Yeah, I guess. Is it? I feel like, I don't know. I feel like that
Ray just refuses.
We'd all be pretty pissed.
We would all be pretty pissed. But maybe, this is right.
I guess.
He's explained why. He, like, every time he's fought anybody and it's supposed to solve issues, it doesn't. I'm not doing this. This is only going to make things worse. Unless we just want to do fucking, instead of, like a I Quit stip, like, I think I pitched ages ago, hair versus mask, but Chavo doesn't really have any hair anymore.
What if we just made event with the Kennedy Hardy ladder match?
Okay. Sure.
Okay.
Big military vet Kennedy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Cool. All right.
Okay.
I'm thinking this opens. We're gonna do the other guy Evan fought or didn't fight last week, Jack Evans here. We're gonna have. Okay, hold on here. I gotta think because now we're not announcing. We're not announcing the match, which means I don't have an angle to go after this. But whatever.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
I was gonna do this match, then cut to the columns. They could be like, "Oh, Kevin Nash has said it. We're doing Mysterio Guerrero next Saturday," which we just don't have now. So I don't know what that is, but
Just nothing.
just
Right?
nothing.
Why do we need an angle? What's going on here? I'm confused.
Because I need some time in between this and the next beat of this.
What's the next beat of this?
The boys murdered Evan Bourne backstage.
Backstage. Okay, why can't they just do it in the ring?
They could. They could do it right after this.
Yeah.
Okay. How long is this? What do you think? My gut says 7.
I was thinking 7.
7 it is. Okay, Evan wins that. We're gonna put Roddy at ringside like he was last week. But this time he's not just gonna fucking sit around. He's like, yeah, all right, fine. You beat both my boys. I'll kill you. That's fine. Good for you. Rate it like that if you wanted to. Where the fuck fighting is. There it is. We could just do that, or I could rate those other guys.
I think you should rate them on fighting here.
Yep, fair enough.
If they're beating him up as well.
Yes, they would be. They do some brutal shit. They put a chair around his leg and hit it with another chair. Millennium. Oh, what the fuck's the word I want to use here? Alright, whatever. Kill's fine. It's like 4, probably. It's like a normal attack, then it escalates a little bit, and then they do the chair gimmick.
Sure. Should we do the Ray interview now?
Yep, I'm alright with that.
If we were, so I was just thinking about something. If I was to say scrap the ladder match main and just go back to the original main, but announcing it the day before exactly like you pitched, would you still want to do that?
Yeah.
Would that be your preference?
I think either the one where it's like where we open with saying like, "Oh yes, that match has been made," or the one where it's not. Either one of those, I think, is the strongest. But
all right. Well, if you still after conversation are convinced, I don't want you just to yield, so I'll just fucking yield. We'll stick with the original main. We'll announce it the day before because that's the thing. The whole point of that conversation is to hopefully like convince you that it's there's a problem with it. But if you haven't been, then it's just ultimately there's not much more I can do. We should just go back to the original main.
I think it's just really good, like too good to be hurt by anything.
I guess I don't agree with that. Like, it could be the best story in the world, and if you fucked up some of the fundamental wrestlings, then you still you've still at least got to consider that. But you don't even the thing is you don't even think it's a problem, which is fine.
I mean, I recognize how somebody could see the timing as a problem. I don't think it's a problem.
Which I guess, I mean, maybe I have to do some more thinking about how free shows are. I guess my instinct is what you're essentially saying is it's free, so we don't care if anybody watches it.
Oh, it's free, so I don't have to sell it as hard to you. Again, I'm not asking you to give up anything aside from your time.
But that's more valuable than your money. That's the hard part, really. Because and also, either way you're saying it, you're just saying it in different words. You're still saying, I don't have to sell it as hard to you, therefore less people will watch it. There are going to be people that will not watch SmackDown on a Friday for an SNME. And so we'll be like, okay, what's been announced for this show? Bobby Lashley versus R-Truth. I'm okay. I'll pass. So they do something else on Saturday night.
They'll miss out.
They will.
They'll be sad losers.
Okay.
I get what you're saying. Like, I do. I just don't see it as like an issue.
I guess
maybe that's because I'm like, my thinking is like a lot later because social media already existed by the time I was into wrestling. So it was like, yeah, fuck it, you could just announce the thing the night of. Who cares?
I think it applies to today. I'm not going to be on Twitter a day before a pay-per-view. If a week before, I don't know, the January 4th show, but
you're also not watching anyways, right? So like,
sure, but like, even take it back to when I was watching, right?
Okay, sure. Yeah,
let's look at indie shows. That's the best example, because those are ones that actually I will watch or not watch depending on what the card is. If you've got Chris Hero versus Roderick Strong for Evolve 72, and you announce that the day before the show, odds are I've already got another, like, let's say it's a WrestleMania weekend. I'm already just watching another show that night. I'm obviously not going to just switch over. Even if I would have.
Like December 12th, like.
Yeah, but, like, it takes the same principle, right?
I guess I see what you're saying. People are not going to prioritize watching the wrestling, I guess.
Well, they might just not know it's a show they would want to watch.
That's why they gotta order the replay.
Sure.
For free.
Yeah.
Like,
sure. Maybe they will, or maybe because this is completely true, and you can deny it if you want, but the vast majority of people, if it's a live product and they've missed it, will not watch the replay.
No, they will not. They will just move on.
Yeah. So it's just that thing whether or not it's just, it's another episode of our television, right? Or if it's like, it is the centerpiece of our product. It is the thing we want everybody to watch. Even if you miss the television, the big shows should be the SNMEs. Whereas it feels like, actually, if we go ahead with that, as good as, and I think the angle is so good, that's why I didn't want to go with your alternate pitch, because it felt like it was undermining the original angle. But if we go with that...
now I just keep coming back to, like, hey, what the fuck else are we gonna do? Like,
but if we go with that, then I feel like some of these televisions have been more hyped up than... Like, last week's episode of Raw was more... Like, this episode of Raw we just did was more hyped up than SNME.
I guess. I mean...
Okay, no, you say I guess. What's the disagree? Don't just move past it.
Is that it's just because the world title was on the line? Like...
Yeah, and announced a week in advance. And Jeff Hardy's a guy we want to see win the world title. And Mr. Kennedy's a guy we want to see lose the world title. I feel like everything there is pointing to the fact that people will want to tune in and watch that.
I guess because ultimately I'm booking for me, my thought is like, you're going to see Mysterio Guerrero no matter what. Like, Hardy Kennedy is like, yeah, whatever, that's all right. That's a TV thing, like whatever. This is like, no, you'd have to see this. This is like,
but you don't know about it.
Yeah, you do.
Only
if you watch this and Rey Mysterio's like, I'm absolutely not going to fight that guy. It's like, okay, he's gonna fight that guy. Especially if we end the show with Chavo taking his fucking mask. Like, it's like, okay, Ray's gonna, he's gonna have to.
Okay, but wouldn't your instinct be he's gonna fight him at the Royal Rumble? Or even WrestleMania, maybe?
maybe, but I don't know what this thing is where you just cited like people aren't watching the go homes.
I think
They're just not watching. They're
I get
just like no.
no, I get what you're saying is that the vast majority of the audience for the Saturday show might well be people that watch SmackDown every week. It's just because if it happens on the Monday, then at the very least you've got 6 days of news to travel, right? Even if you're
Right,
not
okay.
watching the show. Whereas I feel
Yep.
like if literally it's less than 24 hours before the show. I don't know. I just do feel like there's a large audience of people
So do the
who.
Nash angle.
But I don't like the Nash. I think it undermines the thing because the match is already booked. And the match ends up happening. So sure, you're doing a lot of work to create this suspense of, oh, it's not gonna happen. But it's been booked from the start, and it ends up happening. And I just think
Yes.
that's lame.
Yeah, I mean, sure, but like that directly addresses the concerns. So
And then adds new concerns, which I also don't like. I'm not a binary man. Like there are like it's not about this is good and this is bad. It's like this has problems, and then these are also problems. And I don't. I would rather have a solution that has none of those problems.
we do it all in one night.
Okay, how?
Oh, I wasn't being serious, but fair.
I'm with Buddy. I think a mid-card match being booked on a go home is sure, but your main event question mark.
Oh
And
no,
that's
yeah,
the
all
and
right.
that's the
Chad
other
takes the side, of course.
that's the other thing as well is I don't really want you to go to the drawing board and be like, oh, we do it in one night. If you're not convinced that this is a problem, if you're not convinced it's a problem, we should just do it like the original way and move on. I'm just sad that I couldn't like get you to see my side on this, and it's unfortunate because it's gonna keep happening, but I guess
I get how you could see it as a problem. I still like.
But if you don't agree that it's a problem, then you're gonna keep doing it, and that's unfortunate to me. But I guess I mean there's not much more I can do to try and convince you.
I mean, hell, if the show just didn't happen to be next Saturday, like,
Yeah.
like I don't care. Like I don't care. Like you know what I mean? Like this is just I thought of 2 weeks of content. I'm like, yeah, I really like this.
But I have a feeling that you wouldn't have thought of this if the show wasn't next Saturday. You'd be like, oh man, there's not enough content here to go 3 weeks. I feel like you instinctively try to book matches on the go home.
Because that's immediately what my thought was as well. I was like, I don't know what the fuck the third week is. Everybody's standing around, I guess. But, you know.
Okay, so we're going.
Yeah.
We're just gonna book it the day before.
Yeah, all right.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So
Let's-
Ray sits down with Taz.
No, regular interview. We do too many of these.
Oh, I see. Fair enough then. Give me fucking pod, sure. Yeah, so essentially there's been rumors, Ray, that like you and Chavo are gonna fight again. And Ray's like, No, we're just not doing that. You know, I fought a whole bunch of different people. It's always supposed to make things better. It never does. There's always more grievances that come out of it. Somebody should seriously look in the mirror and figure out why we try to solve our issues by violence all the time. That feels like it doesn't work out.
And I win all of them anyway.
Real based. True.
Java tapped out.
Based.
Okay. What else we got on this show?
Batista.
That's true. I don't really know what Batista's doing these days at the moment. He's waiting for the results of this this Ray Chavo match. I think we should actually probably open up the show with the Miracle Entente.
That's fine. Yep. None of this is time sensitive, really.
coming out and asking for another title match.
Yep. Okay.
I guess give Renee talking credit as well.
Yep.
And then Paul London and Brian Kendrick can come down to the ring and accept and say, yes, we want to fight you again. And then Kevin Nash can come out and be like, okay, well, we've been through this rigmarole time in and time out, and it's very clear that you two are locked and of equal strength.
You 4. But yeah.
Did I say 3?
You said 2, but yeah.
You 2 teams. You dingbat.
Oh, you just said you 2.
Yeah. There's 2 teams in the ring. If I said 3, then I would have been a mistake. Are locked in, are equal power. Therefore, we will do. Therefore, you're going to settle your differences. We're going to have a winner. Next week, in the main event, we are going to have an Iron Man match.
Based.
30-minute, I think, Iron Man match.
30-minute angle? Gotcha.
I think I can go 6, though.
Yep. Alright, Taz, sure. Fuck it. You want to just bomb this whole thing for us? You go ahead, big dog.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Surely.
Okay, we do have Batista. I don't know what maybe he can wrestle MVP in the main event.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, maybe. Well, we need Ray in the main.
That's true.
Or I guess it doesn't have to be the main, really, but it is I think it's a cool, like, close shot of, like, Chavo holding up his fucking mask and being like, no, fuck
agree.
you.
I agree. I think Batista could wrestle MVP in the mid card of this show.
That would be really funny if we ran the exact same angles last week where MVP shows up. Kevin's like, why are you not dressed? For your match? MVP's like, God damn it, again? Who am I fighting this time? Batista. Oh. I
have a slightly different angle. I think that's the right idea, though. I think this next angle, MVP should go over to Nash. And Nash should be like, you know what? That was a pretty impressive victory last week. You won fair and square. MVP's like, yep, definitely did that.
That's how that works, yes.
Yeah. And Kevin Nash is going to be like, you know, I've been thinking, I have been treating you a little unfairly lately. So tonight, I'm going to give you a massive opportunity. You're going to go one-on-one with the world heavyweight champion, Batista. You're welcome.
Based. 4?
Sure. Let's have Jesse and Festus versus the Highlanders with Hurricane at ringside.
Yep.
Jesse is back.
That he is.
The baby faces win.
Yeah, like 4 minutes?
4, yeah.
Big Festus dub.
Then after the match, the Highlanders try to beat up the little man, or the average-sized man. That's Jesse. And then they are thwarted by the trio. Or I guess they're thwarted by the duo of Jesse and Hurricane. Because Festus is still in his vegetative state at this point.
Oh yeah, the belt is ragging, you're right.
Yeah.
Shit. They like fight around him.
Question, when we sign a guy from, say, Japan, are we able to use him immediately, or do we have to wait a month?
I think we have to wait a month.
Unfortunate. Okay,
because he was on a written, so yeah.
The theoretical Japanese man I'm referring to.
Yeah, whoever that might be.
Yeah, so like Shinsuke, for example. Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Let's have a graphic hyping up our main event: Rey Mysterio versus The Undertaker.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm down.
All right.
Let's base this out.
Yep. We could do a shitty guy. I mean, Ray could probably carry a shitty guy to anything, to be fair. Like I don't know, Chuck Palumbo.
Chuck Palumbo's not here.
Nunzio.
Doug Basham.
No, how dare you?
Okay.
How
and Shamrock.
Dare you? How dare you?
Oh, I forgot you said shitty guy. Like, specifically, I was just saying guys. I get it now. I was like, damn, what the fuck's going on?
Doug Basham is a little younger than Chavo Guerrero, by the way.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Where's my brain going here? What are we doing?
Mysterio Finley. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the women. Last week they vandalized the dungeon.
Yes, Nat was gonna come back with a vengeance.
Let's have like some sort of. Ric Flair is gonna host a bikini contest.
Oh my. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, you know what even is it? Is it the best bikini that wins a bikini contest?
No.
What is it?
The babyface woman.
Oh, fair enough. Well, we're not gonna have any of those because it's gonna be
real based.
Candice Michelle, Christy Hemme, and Vanessa Vane.
This is 2007, baby.
Hell yeah. But then Nat Hart is gonna show up with a baseball bat.
Hell yeah.
She's gonna she's gonna like run off everyone, including Flair, and then beat the ever-loving shit out of Vanessa Vane.
Hell yeah.
Bimbo contest. Is that what you were about to write? Holy
no.
Tucker. Holy.
Nat Hart has ruined this contest.
Yep.
You claim to be for fair competition, Nat Hart, but what you did last week showed clear disregard for proper sanctioned competition.
God damn Nat Hart.
I think this is MVP Dave, isn't it?
I think so, yeah, but I think we bridge first with a Raw rebound before the commercial break.
Yeah, that works for me. Big Mr. Kennedy retains.
We should do an angle when Kennedy comes over to SmackDown. It's like, Dave, I don't know why you've been talking about having to work so hard to finish 2007 as champion. It's really easy.
Yeah, this isn't that hard, dude. Use your brain.
Yep. Yeah, and then you're right. It's MVP Dave.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I was like, why? There's so many fucking people here. That's more like it.
These guys have had a lot of matches, I feel like, over the years.
Yeah.
Check out that match history. Let's
very solid SmackDown matchup.
This is their 5th singles contest over the period.
First one since the tournament.
Yeah.
9.
Okay, sure. I was a little lower, but I think 9's fine.
Dave wins.
I think Dave just wins clean, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I think it's why don't we do an ad for SNME next week? We don't know what's on the card, but
featuring Rey Mysterio. What's on the card, everybody? Are you gonna tune in? I don't think you will. I wonder if this guy will be there. Maybe he will be. I don't know. Hard to say.
Are we doing a YouTube? I think we are, right?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, we could meme the hell out. I'm like, I have no idea what's on this card. I didn't watch my yesterday.
I didn't watch SmackDown. Why didn't you watch the Go Homes? I don't know.
It was yesterday, dude. Come on. I don't watch on Friday nights. I tape SmackDown and watch it on Monday.
What's the inefficient way to watch pro wrestling? Most fucked up.
I actually did do that for what it's worth for like 2 or 3 years. Is I would tape SmackDown because it's Friday night, and then on like Monday afternoon I'd be like, okay, it's time to watch some SmackDown.
So when I was,
it's really late for. It wasn't really late, but it started. At
oh
like 10 o'clock.
true, yeah. Oh yeah, that's true. Cause like my experience with that, I guess, would be watching like the last hour of Raw the next day after school or something like that when it reran, because I can't stay up till fucking 11. Like, I gotta go to bed. I'm like 12, bro. Like, I can't do this. I'm sorry, John Cena.
Staying up till 4, real rough for Raw if I wanted to do that.
Yeah, why the fuck would you ever do that? Holy fuck.
Yeah, no, it was bad.
I genuinely wonder that. I'm like, why would you do that for something that's not even good? Like,
yeah, I mean, yeah, no, you're right.
I guess if you're just like actually a child, there's like at least the deniability of like this is just the thing that you do. But Jesus.
Okay.
Doug Basham. Doug Basham's feuding with Finley still.
Oh yeah, he is.
Still?
Yep. He
yes, he killed Ireland.
Yeah.
Finley interview?
I feel like Finley's past talking.
Okay, yeah. Doug Basham interview where Finley jumps him.
Yes.
There you go.
I think so.
That's the money.
And then
that's
next week, Doug Basham can get the Great American Police Force to protect him from the rabid immigrant.
Amazing. They'll only release him for Saturday.
I don't know if we're doing the match on Saturday.
They'll only release him at some point in the future.
Yeah, for the match, yeah.
Who am I looking for here? Somebody to...
Oh, Mike. Yeah, Crystal maybe?
Yes, thank you. That's what I was looking for.
Doug Basham, yeah.
Yep.
Finley.
Nope, not Ray. Jesus Christ. Hornswoggle should also be there and like maybe kick Doug while he's down or something.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, I guess Doug should be on talking. He does say some words.
Maybe Hornswoggle can be like rapidly tugging at the Bash Babe's like trousers to distract her.
Man.
She like
This is 2007, baby. Cool.
4 probably.
Yeah, it can be like a big brawl. He like throws them into equipment and stuff. And
this could be 6. I feel like Doug Basham is one of our.
If you want to do 6, I'm down.
Main eventers, yeah. He's a cornerstone of SmackDown. Corner piece of the show.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree. Back to the ring quickly.
Sure.
It's like we're getting towards the main, so it's time for like rapid fire, a bunch of weird angles.
It's time for the Idol Stevens.
Yeah, exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I don't want to immediately jump to the Randy Savage one because I know that's the one that he did a bunch.
I think we should try as much as we can to have ones where we can have the real guy show up. So what about
Shamrock.
the Idol Shamrock?
That's pretty fire.
The most dangerous man on the planet. And then Shamrock could come and fucking beat the shit out of him.
Beat the shit out of him, yeah. Impersonates? Yeah. Ken kills him. A lot of killing. There's always killing. That's how I love so much that that's my term for like beating somebody up enough to write them off for a week or something like that. Or not even write them off for a week, but I just mean the rest of that week. The rest of that show.
4?
Kills him. He kills him.
Should we put major success on Idol while we're doing this? You know, let's.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Trying to get him over.
Shark.
Oh, the idle sting. Yeah, we can do some more shark make-a-wishes.
Yep.
Where they're like, I want John Cena.
Yeah. John Cena's dead, kid. Don't worry about it.
The shark's like, I am John Cena.
Shark at the local aquarium.
2.
Yep.
WrestleMania ad. Okay, Dragon Nakamura is giving a backstage interview. When Deuce and Domino show up and start pushing him around because he's a little guy. Hey, look at the little guy with the mask. See, Deuce, the only reason why people wear masks is because they're ugly.
Got him. Dragon Nakamura can say, is that why you wear your sunglasses? And then they'd be like, oh, hey, we'll kill you. We'll
crack
kill
him
you.
in the mouth. Crack him in the mouth.
Yeah.
And he just runs.
We'll kill you.
Yeah.
Just the woman. Oh, Cherry. There you go.
Who's the woman? Chat's gonna kill you. Woman? They love Cherry.
Yeah, as I learned, like, vital era piece, Cherry or something. Like, all right, Jesus.
Irreplaceable. And yet not in the data.
Yeah.
Three.
Yeah, like that.
And then it's the main.
Oh, yeah? You don't have anything? No, okay. I like how I checked that, like, right at the very end. We were, like, full up, and I'm like, let me just see if we fucked anything up here.
Nah, we don't pre-book anything here on this show.
No. Alright, Holy Based. First time ever? No.
No.
No. 05.
And 06.
Yeah. Now we get the 07 version.
Yep. Once a year, baby. See, now I would my instinct is to go long on this because it'll be fun and it'll be great. But there's not really any consequence to this affair. So I feel like it's one where it's like I wouldn't want to. I know the match will be good, but it's like, why is this happening? So I think it's not one where it's like you really want to go really long on it because it really doesn't
I feel that.
affect anything. So I'm even thinking sub 10 on this.
Jesus Christ! What?
I don't know. Yeah, it's just a TV main.
8.
Yeah.
All right.
You argue for longer if you want to argue for longer.
I was gonna say like 13. That was like my number, but
I'm okay with 13. That's what you want to do.
They do their TV stuff, and it's fun. It's like the 2 SmackDown icon guys, and we can fucking yeah. I don't think anybody's winning this.
That's
if
probably
anybody, it's Ray by DQ.
Well, I was thinking maybe that all the after stuff could happen after, but you're probably right. But then what's Taker gonna do? Maybe Taker's in a
blip out. He's just like, boop, I'm gone.
Maybe Taker's losing when it happens. Maybe Ray hits the 619, and then Chavo gets there right as he hits it, and then just slams him in the back with a chair.
Yeah, Taker can just like roll out.
Sell, yeah.
Die,
and then leave, yeah. Cool. So Ray wins by DQ. Yes,
Ray's winning by DQ, yeah.
Yeah.
DQ finish. Outside interference finish, probably.
Yeah.
Almost typed in Mr. Kennedy. Holy.
Holy. Keep Taker strong.
Yeah, good show.
Actually, just protect Taker, because he is kind of losing.
Nice.
And you can do a 6-minute
afterwards
fighting on Chavo.
Yeah, Chavo having had kicked his ass will kick his ass more.
I think, yeah, it's just 6 minutes of him trying to get off the mask, right? And then they're like, no way, he's not going to do it. And then the end is he actually does it. And he leaves as Ray is on a towel in the middle of the ring.
Yeah, I'd like if like Chavo maybe went for it, and maybe we even saw him like think better of it for a second. Then they go, no, we're doing this.
I've got 2 ideas for this as well. One is that he keeps the mask and he brings it back next week. Another could be that as he gets to the back of the ramp just as the show ends, he just rips the mask in half.
Yeah, that could be a thing.
Which one do you prefer?
If he keeps it, we could get a really based S&M entrance where he like wears it.
Okay, I'm down. I also have the angle next week where he's like, at Survivor Series, I quit. And I know in Lucha Libre culture, the fact that I took this last week means that you quit. So on Saturday, or tomorrow, one of us is going to quit.
Could we take the Rey Mysterio mask, throw some shit on the side, and put some ears on it?
Do what, sorry?
Take the Rey Mysterio mask, throw some shit on the side, some fur on the side, and put some ears on it.
Is this a Stardom mask that I'm being pitched?
It technically is now, yeah. But it's the Eddie Black Tiger mask that he's made from the Rey Mysterio mask.
Oh shit! I mean, I'm down.
Hell yeah! Here's Eddie with the guy who played Tiger Mask or Black Tiger after him. Very cool.
Nice.
Yeah. Anyways, Chavo takes Ray's mask.
Cool.
There's SmackDown.
Yep. Good show.
Yeah, I really like that one. Very nice. SmackDown intro. Dave's getting stale. True. Accurate. Based.
Yeah. Yeah.
They heard me give out about the ending the year thing, and they were like, yeah, you know what? This guy's right.
Yeah, I'm struggling to think about... I don't think we're going to be able to change that.
Not until the change happens, yeah.
God damn, that's a while. But sure, I think that's reasonable.
It's a little while, isn't it? Yep. The WWE Tag Team titles are on the line next week in an Iron Man match.
Hell yeah! It might be the first ever WWE Tag Team Iron Man match.
Oh, it is for sure.
It is there at the top there.
Oh, yep. How many do you want?
I think it's 30.
Yep, I accept.
But we could go 60.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. I think 30 might be good. Where's Lundra? There they are.
They did do a 60-minute Iron Man match on SmackDown.
Yes, they did.
About time to give Batista Simon Diamond's fitness guru gimmick. Hey guys, hi. I guess my instinct is that the 30-minute Iron Man is the TV Iron Man length, but
yeah.
But literally less than like 4 years ago, they did a 60-minute Iron Man match on
yeah, but that's like the only time they did that one.
But have we done one since?
A 60? No.
No, have we done any Iron Man match on TV since?
No.
I feel like the most recent precedent is at 60.
We're not doing 60. Not with these guys. No.
What do you mean with these guys?
No, not with Santino.
Santino could be like, what's the word? Sort of a
60 minutes?
A system piece. Like he's
an hour?
He's not. I watched a 2.5 hour match with two people who you would go with these guys, and it was good. It's not always about the guys. It's about how you book it and how you structure it. Okay, fine. 30 minutes.
If you want to do the 60, I'm down to do the 60 because I'm thinking about it. I just wanted to
consider the 60, but it's fine.
We had 30 minutes. There's the Ray promo in there, which confirms that match. Dave doesn't need to do anything. Taker doesn't need to do anything. Doug and Finley could just punch each other.
Well, we need more matches with the 30. Well, we wouldn't need them, but we'd struggle to structure a show without a match or two.
Oh yeah, dude. If we ran 60, we probably couldn't get the match ratio right or whatever.
Oh, you might be right. Hold on.
It would be way over. We'd be at 66% wrestling because it's a 90-minute show.
We would. I mean, we could. I would be willing to take the hit, but it sounds like you would not.
Probably not, because I think it makes the match worse. I think it makes the show worse. I think it makes. Yeah. I think I'm sticking to 30.
All right, fine.
Understood, game. I have to fucking make it 30 on the thing. Thank you. Jesus.
Yeah, we'd be about 10% over, even if we filled the rest with angles.
This does based. This is what I wanted. Based. Evan Ward's really good at this, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking absurd. Do we want a storyline on the main?
Yeah, probably. Wait, Chavo and Ray are in a storyline.
Oh, you're right. Will that work? Yeah, that'll probably work. Nice. Good stuff. Us.
Can you actually do a good 60-minute match? I thought 100 stamina only lasts for 30, so I never tried. What?
No, 100 stamina just means you could do everything forever.
Pretty much, yeah.
As long as it goes. Like, because what do they do? 90 minutes is the longest? You could do that if you have 100 stamina. Like,
you could probably wrestle in another match after that.
Yeah, probably.
Because stamina does carry over throughout the night.
Good to know. They beat the hell out of Evan. Did we have that booked in?
No.
Oh, yeah, okay, we do. Good.
We do.
I was going to say, because it was supposed to be, so good. This does well.
Yep.
Does all right.
Does pretty well.
Does, yeah. Festus with the biscuits and gravy. What the fuck is that?
I think that was their tag team finisher. I don't know what it was.
Base, dude. Holy.
It's also their theme song.
Yeah, hell yeah, it is. Made me a man.
God damn.
Biscuits and gravy made me a man. What an insane statement. What the fuck are you talking about, dog? Like, yep, we brawl. As Festus stands there. He's literally in the center of the ring, and they fight all around him. Big main later. Yep.
Neidhart cracks Vanessa Vane's leg.
Hell
busts her kneecap.
He's still WWE champ. Oh, fair, yeah. I was like, oh yeah, there's no storyline on this. Whatever,
But
that's cool.
It's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, who cares? Yep, Dave wins. Hell yeah, world champ, doing his thing.
MVP outworked him.
Yeah, true.
It's because he's stale, I guess.
Wonder if this guy will be there. Probably not. Surely not.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like it.
He's not doing anything right now, anyways. So
doesn't unnecessary.
Yeah, this is pretty good for what it is.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't impersonate Shamrock, and then Ken kills him. Shark at the local aquarium.
Shark.
WrestleMania ad. Is this into our main event?
Mm.
No, Deuce and Domino still have to harass the masked man. They do so.
Hey, why don't you take off the mask? Take it off. I said take it off. Okay, takes off his sunglasses. Now take off the mask.
Oh. It's just like, shit. Nice.
Yep.
Nice. Good job, everybody. We'll close out Chavo Guerrero taking that mask and holding it on his hand, taking it up the ramp with him.
What does this mean?
What does this mean?
You'll have to tune in next Friday.
Or don't, apparently. Or you cannot tune in. You're not allowed.
I shake my fist at you.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, he must been down there for a day, and he's like, "What is this? What is this shit you've done to me?" What's this? Oh yeah, okay. Based immediate like contract for Eevee. That's awesome.
Who is that again?
Dakota Kai. That's
Okay.
like the one New Zealander, the only one.
Gotcha.
Well, I've got some stuff to look at, I guess, here, don't I? Afterwards,
I guess you do.
mainly
Should we-
Matt Bentley here.
Yeah.
Can't believe they took Matt Bentley from us.
Alright, team. Thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. And we will see you guys next time for the Go Homes to SME.